Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Charlestown Races here on Friday. It is the 28th of August 2020. We're going to look at the featured 11th race from Charlestown, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and also join me tomorrow for my Sword Dancer preview here from Saratoga, and also join me next Saturday for my Kentucky Derby preview from Churchill. But let's look at the 11th race from Charlestown, which is the Charlestown Classic Grade 2 per $600,000 race for 3-year-olds and upwards. 11 horses are entered, but only 10 could go around the bull ring. The distance of ground of 1,800 meters, or the distance of ground of 1 mile and 1/8 on the Charlestown main track. 1,800 meters, a mile 1/8 main track, and I show the diagram. Just gives me a second to look down my notes. Just bear with me. Sorry, I'm stupid. I can't do two things at the same time. My top selection, we're going to go with the 6-horse Mr. Money. We'll go 6'10", 2'7" in the superfecta. 6'10", 2'7" super. Top selection, 6-horse Mr. Money. This 4-year-old colt by Golden Sense. Brett Calhoun trains. Gets Amador up in the saddle. Pardon me, I mispronounced his last name. But the horse's most recent outing game, 12th of July at Keeneland. 6.5 furlongs, an optional 150 claimer. Stepping down in class, stepping down in trip. He finished 6 by 5 1/4 lengths there, and he was with them early on, but then he just never quickened up. But it was a step down in class to allowance optional claimer. But the quality of horses there could have been a grade 3. He just couldn't keep up with them. Going back to mile and 1/8, lesser quality horses, if he shows some speed, which he can, but he hasn't shown a lot recently, if he show some speed, I think that could go a very long way in this race. 2 back in the Blame Stakes at Churchill, 1 mile made the 2030, finished 4th by 3 1/4 lengths there, and he was drawn stupid wide that they had a wide trip, but he was closing up well. I thought it was an okay effort. And then before that, in the Oaklawn Mile at Oaklawn, 1 mile and wet fast seal going in his seasonal reappearance in mid-April, finished 6 by 10 3/4 lengths there, and he's very wide, and he just never showed up. He desperately needed the race off the break, and then prior to that, he ran the Breeze Cup Dirt Mile at Santa Anita, 1 mile, older horse's first time. He finished 7 by 10 3/4 lengths. Horrible pick by me that day, by the way, but he just really had nothing, and his wheels were spinning there. Spun to run, just ran a terrific race. But before that, the horse was pretty perfect. He had a very good place behind Math Wizard in the Pennsylvania Derby, then won the West Virginia Derby, won the Indiana Derby, won the Mount Win, and won the Pat Day Mile very, very easily. If he could show that speed, which he used to win those races in the Midwest, I think he could win here. 6-1, let's use him. I think the 10-horse multiplier coming in from Southern California has a good chance also. He's going to have to get a good trip from the stupidly wide post draw, but he is facing, some tough horses. Axeman, United, Tons to Tons, Combated. Those are some tough horses. This race is not nearly as tough, and I think with a class relief at 9-2, he also is very likely winner, so use him on the multis. But to recount my selection for the 11th from Charlestown, it's the Grade 2 Charlestown Classic. Let's take the 6-horse Mr. Money. Also give kudos to the 10-horse multiplier. We'll go 6'10", 2'7" in the superfecta, 6'10" in the multi-race. So good luck to him. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.